What is up, Cool Kids Club? This is Joey here with Youngster Joey Videos, and this is episode 6 of our Ironman series here on Old School Runescape. Our account is officially 6 days old, and I'm having such a good time. We are currently just out the Varrock mining some silver ore. We just got a whole bunch of talismans last episode, and we're going to want to turn those into tiaras as soon as possible. Next, we are heading up into the wilderness, and we are going to sell our old gear that we replaced in the last episode. If you missed it, like I said, check it out. We don't really have any use for this money right now, so it's going to be nice to have a little extra just lying in the bank. We are doing so many different things at the beginning of this video. Now we are going ahead and turning all those oak logs we got last episode and turning them into arrow shafts, getting us up all the way to level 20 fletching. We can now make oak short bows. Soon we'll get enough bowstrings to actually make some money off of all of our fletching gear. I'm going to try to break a record for the most random things we can do at the beginning of the video. Next, we're going to go ahead and try to kill some moss giants. We had a lot of luck with fire giants and we've killed quite a few hill giants. I want to see if we can take these guys out too. Spoiler alert, not so much, but we did get at least one seed and a mithril spear, which I guess we'll probably sell in the next episode back up in the wild. I guess since we couldn't take on the moss giants too well, we'll go ahead and go back to the hill giants. 5 minutes later, and I'm back doing something else. I promise you, eventually we will figure out what we want to do this episode. I was just running around all over the place having a good time. We're going to go ahead and go up to the Chaos Altar. Since we got a system update in a couple minutes, I think it's a perfect time to get some prayer XP. As you can see here, we just got up here and we're already getting attacked. But this isn't like a real PKer, it's just somebody trying to punch us to death. Unfortunately, it's working really well. I tried telling him that I only had big bones, but it didn't really come out right. Typing on mobile on RuneScape is absolute trash, but once he noticed we were just an Ironman, he kind of just let us go. We ran back up here to the Chaos Altar still with our first inventory, and we hit level 28 and 29 prayer. Again, I know big bones aren't the best XP, but I think it's worth it while we're still pretty low level. We got through the second inventory of bones right before the system update, and we got up to level 31 prayer. Less than a week in, and we're so close to those protection prayers. 2.5 minutes into the video, and we are finally figuring out our main theme. We are going to worry about Slayer. We've had the same Slayer task since the first episode. It's cave bugs. Only 12 of them. It should only take a second. There we go. 12 cave bugs down and a whopping 57 experience points. We should do this task every time. We'll get to level 99 in like 400 years. We are going to go back up to Edgeville now to see about our third Slayer task. Go away, old man. I need an assignment. Okay, moss giants. Let's try those again, I guess. I do still want to get our magic level up, and we have a decent number of cast of Fire Strike, so I started off trying to use magic against the moss giants. Unfortunately, the safe spot's kind of garbage, and I just couldn't really get it figured out, so we don't stick to magic for very long. Moss giants don't drop anything too crazy, but we will be looking for at least a few seeds along the way. I would love to get a Renar seed, but they're pretty uncommon. Like I said, magic's being a pain in the ass, so I just went ahead and switched back to melee. I brought a lot of cakes this time and ended up dropping most of them. I think we just got unlucky earlier. The moss giants aren't hitting us that hard. We're a little bit more than 40 kills into our task. We're up to level 43 strength, and we just got our first mossy key. We'll definitely be taking on Bryophyta in the future. And with that kill, we are finished with our third Slayer task. We got over 5,000 experience on this task, and we got up to level 24 Slayer. Moss giants are actually pretty great for experience here at low level. We got a lot of seeds, we got a lot of herbs, and I'm pretty happy. We did end up saving some of the big bones, not all of them by any means, but enough for another trip to the Chaos Altar we might try tomorrow or the next day. I killed the giants just north of Artie, and I decided while I was here, I might as well try stealing some nature runes. I'm not going to get a whole lot, but I'll get a level in like 50 runes and just see if it's worth my time. There we are, level 37 thieving, only one level away from Master Farmers. That was fun, but you know what's even more fun? Changing what we're doing once again. We're gonna go ahead and fish some lobsters. I haven't cooked any of the lobsters yet. I want to try to wait until I get to Hosidius, but we'll get another inventory and we're up to level 42 fishing. Think fast, let's switch again. Let's go ahead and start a quest. Let's do Druidic Ritual. I'm pretty sure I can do this one even without the quest guide. For those of you guys who don't know, Druidic Ritual unlocks herb lore. We can go ahead and make some potions like prayer potions and strength potions and stuff like that down the road. So this quest is having me dip meat into a cauldron. I've heard of blue balls, but blue meat? What are you guys doing? Okay, this man is trying to teach us how to make attack potions, and there we are. We have completed Druidic Ritual. We're probably not actually going to do any herb lore this episode, but we will soon. I promise. With Druidic Ritual comes the need for herbs. With herbs means farming. We can't do any herb runs yet, but we can at least plant some onions and get one step closer. Level 7 farming? Call me Mr. Green Thumb. We can plant our first herbs at level 9. I went ahead to Varlamore, got some more pineapples, and while I was at it, I decided I might as well go ahead and buy a house. I've been putting this off, but it's time I settled down. I can't be living under the bridge with those trolls forever. You know what I love even more than just randomly switching what I'm going to do right now? Starting quests that I have no intention of finishing anytime soon. Let's go ahead and go into Kelegrim and start the giant dwarf quest, whatever the hell that is. It's my first time in the city, and the very first thing I do is destroy this 100-year-old statue that everybody's cared about for a really long time. Way to go, me. The main benefit of starting that quest is it unlocks another teleport through the Blast Furnace minigame teleport. I'll probably use that a lot to get both to Kelegrim and to the Grand Exchange quickly. With that, let's go ahead and start AFKing some rock crabs to finish off this video. I don't know if you saw it in the last clip, but we just got the loop half of the key. If we go back to the bank, we should have the teeth there, and we do. That gives us a crystal key that we can use to unlock the crystal chest later. And that is level 50 strength. That's all we got for today, guys. We are up to level 573 total level. Like, oh my goodness, I feel like we just started and we are making such progress. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys can check out the next one tomorrow. Deuces.